appreciated and told the kids this. I mean, appreciated the way they kept playing together, and we had a chance at the end to win. And I thought our defense played tremendous, and individual efforts, group efforts, gave us a chance to be in that game and to win. And that's not common. You turn the ball over 5 times, 4 on offense, 1 on special teams, and to even have a chance to win the game, that's a credit to that group, and appreciate the resiliency of the guys and the grit. And I thought we won it a couple times, but we didn't. And you just got to keep playing. And it was, we struggled offensively all day. We didn't do a good job of running the ball, protecting the quarterback, and early the long, first downs turned into long. We weren't efficient at all, and that's on me. Got to be better. And the end of the game, got to be better. But I appreciate this group a ton, and I feel bad for the seniors that this is their last game at Camp Randall, but feel fortunate to have one more game with this team in the regular season, and this group's earned the right to play in a bowl game, and so we get to keep this team going, and it's a good group to be around. And I appreciate that a ton out of them, and we can still play better. And but that's a tough one, because you appreciate what the kids put into it, and get an opportunity to bounce back and play again next week.
Well, you mentioned you thought you guys had won it a couple times. Did you think that when you saw the replay, did you think both were coming back? Did you think they were the right call? And how difficult is it for a team to go back out there when they think they had the game-winning touchdown and have to kind of regroup and go out there again?
Well, I think you have to do it, and the one thing with the reviews, you had time to talk to the guys, and so you kind of have a plan. That it kind of goes fast on you, but we actually had some time, and the end of the game, knew there was a chance when they're reviewing it. There's a chance the ball was going to be on, the one, and didn't have any timeouts. So you're trying to help me out. You want to maximize the number of opportunities you can get to, how many kicks at the can, for lack of a better term, and felt pretty good with the things that we went to. I thought we had it on the first one, to Jazz, and was surprised it went to review, but it did. We had time. If it didn't go, what are we going to do? And we had a play that got the look that we wanted, and had a chance to talk about if it's not there, get it out. And that's the one thing that didn't happen. And really an interesting sequence then. And I give Dari credit now. I mean, we got our quarterbacks. He doesn't know where's that. He's signaling to try to huddle it up, and Dari gets underneath and clocks the ball, and gave us one more chance at it, and actually had an opportunity because of the timeouts for Bart to be able to kind of get squared away, and we had the first time they showed a look, and we would have been good with that one, and truthfully that was the coverage at the end that we were trying to get, and we just didn't finish it.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned the lack of ability to protect the quarterback. I think 6 sacks they had. On the last one, the pressure got to him, but should Joel have been able to get the ball out of there before getting that sack?
It'd be interesting, to be honest with you, Jeff. I was kind of with your eyes, I was kind of putting it on the back part and didn't see it. I think that even if it's cloudy, because where we're at, and we'd had time because of the multiple reviews to be able to talk about, because you're still holding the run in your back pocket and trying to figure out. Hindsight, wish I'd have gone to it, right? But it's, I got to live with that one. I don't know, if he had or not. I think that if it was muddy at all, then I think he got back to the top of his drop, and if it's muddy, then but I don't know.
Just a quick follow-up. You said holding the run in your back pocket. You mean you should have run it on first down? Is that what you're, in your mind? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know.
No, I mean, but second down, I wouldn't call something take a sack.
Well, you sounded maybe like you didn't necessarily agree with the Peavy call, even at this point after seeing replays and stuff. Is that the case?
I mean, I thought that he'd gotten a couple of feet down, a couple steps, and very similar, maybe to what happened on Tanner's, the first fumble that we had on the, where he got his feet down and then the ball comes out. Doesn't matter what I think. And thought it was pretty good, and guys, we did not play well offensively, but I give them credit for continuing to play and giving us a chance at the end.
Paul, can you guys win a lot of football games not being able to run the ball like today?
Makes it really hard, I think. You've got to be able to run the football, and certainly the 6 sacks add to the total. But we're not getting anything consistent. That's hard, and we've got to do a much better job running the football if we really want to have a chance to be good.
Coach, what was your opinion of the punt return, Alex's punt return that was called back?
It was, everyone's used to the over-the-head fair catch signal, and now I understood what they were calling. When the ball bounces short and you try to warn everyone to get away from the ball, any signal at all, the returner can't advance it.
Well, did you anticipate coming in, or at least was it a concern of yours that their defensive front, which is pretty damn good, would be such a major issue too?
Going into it, we knew that was going to be one of the challenges, and we didn't rise up to that.
Just talk about the 5 turnovers, what role that played in the game, and I know Joel had a hand in 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It's, the first one I think was the shallow cross with Tanner, and we're not even, giving ourselves, that's really what you're trying to do on that is if you catch them in the right couple, coverages, then you got a chance to maybe, it's like throwing a screen, and then we have the tip, and that was the short field, and the other one was midfield, I think. Then you have the short field, and then we had another one, interception on first down. That kills you. I mean, there's nothing more demoralizing than a first down turnover, and I thought we just made it hard on ourselves.
Paul, did Walker Williams sustain any kind of injury during the game, or did you just think Logan gave you? He did.
Yeah, he couldn't finish it.
Do you think Alex was maybe trying to do too much to make up for?
On the punt return.
On the punt return that he muffed.
I think there's a little bit of that, and boy, you appreciate what he's trying to do, and I think he too felt that, hey, I can make something happen against this group, and I love guys that put themselves out there, and there's always a fear of failing, and you know what, you take him every time, every game, but and I'd want him to do, you don't want him to fumble, and he doesn't want to, but that's the thing you appreciate about these players is the work that they put in and the willingness to put themselves in front of all these people, and they're the lucky ones. I'm not trying to make it feel sorry for them, but a ton of respect for guys that go out and put themselves out there. And you know what, to win a game, you got to go make plays, and doesn't always go your way, but appreciate Alex, everyone, and we're talking about, I guess it started because you're asking about Alex on the punt return, but guys putting it out there and doing what they can. This team means a ton to these guys, the individual players, and they will do anything for the team, and that you appreciate a ton.
Paul, what was your plan for Corey coming into this game in terms of carries, and did you have any concerns about soreness? Or anything?
Didn't have a clue what to expect, and with Corey, it's week to week whether he'd even play, and then it's warm-ups and how's he feeling. And I thought he did some good things. He was patient. Like I said, we were talking about earlier, we were struggling getting anything going in the run game, but I thought he did some good things. Obviously, it was a big touchdown run, but no, we didn't have a pitch count because we didn't know where it would go.
What happened to Joel at the end of the game?
He got hit and was disoriented, and then we weren't going to put him back in for the last play. I just knew that he wasn't right.
This kind of reminded me a little bit of the last game against Maryland, when you guys went into halftime, made some adjustments, and came out the second half pretty strong, both offensively and defensively. But this time, they wasn't really able to sustain it through the third quarter and the fourth. What do you think the difference was there? Was it just a lack of execution, or did Northwestern kind of make some adjustments back?
I mean, there's a lot in that question. I think that, it always comes down to execution, and two totally different types of games. And we did. We came out and we had scored, and guys made some plays. And I thought, defensively, I thought we were playing well in the first half, and I thought we came out and played well in the second half. I think execution is the key to this game, especially offensively. Execute in defense, it's a reactionary, and we just made a couple plays and didn't turn the ball over, and didn't have a chance to, we made some adjustments, but we actually made some adjustments in the first half that didn't work real well.
Anything else for Coach?
All right, thank you, sir.